Hello, good evening, welcome to tonight's, what's the word I'm looking for? Programme of GCBC. I'm not quite with it at the moment because we're playing a Cripple Cup match, which I'm going to bring live on stream right now. This is actually me, so you're probably going to get an awful lot less talking out of me. It's my turn at the moment. Joining me as usual is the Waitrix. Good evening, the Waitrix. How are you?
Good evening. I'm well.
To be fair, I don't think we've got any viewers at the moment, so... How is life treating you?
Overall, it's pretty good.
No complaints then?
No, not really.
That's what we like to hear. Right, I'm going to concentrate because I've only got a few minutes, a few seconds left before the end of this turn. So let's try this guy. Yeah, let's try this one then. Okay, so let's block here. In fact, let's block with this guy. There we go. Get the push. Is annoying, and then we can blitz. There we go, good lad. Another push, which is also annoying. Don't like these Bretonians, they get in the way. But we can base there. Still got a tackle zone piece there. Let's bring this guy up here. Let's move this guy over here. That's bad, I'm going to put you there. You're stupid, so you might as well punch him. Still stupid. Yeah, punch here. Yeah, baby! Get over! Oh, and another armor break! Oh, we've killed a Bretonian Blitzer with a Goblin! Oh yes! Oh yes!
Always good seeing Bretonians die. Especially the Blitzers.
I'm getting told to shut up, but I was too excited. Let's pick this ball up. Oh, we failed the pick up! Oh, nice play from that Goblin. What a hero. By the way, we received... Anton lost to Skaven in his FA Cup game. Fantastic. That's what we'd like to hear.
Good evening, Mile, Tector, Hero.
So for those of you that aren't familiar with the Cripple Cup format, the Waitrix, do you want to tell everybody about the Cripple Cup? And, the lunacy that ensues.
Cripple Cup is basically no rerolls, no apple, 2-minute turns. You can't fire players. The only way off the team is dying.
To do what Pierre-Dominique Aubezane just did. And die! But you're not allowed to rebuy any players until the end of the season, unless you're a stunty team. Yay!
Speaking of which, 20 Phoenix probably wants to get in...
Oh, that's right, let me drag 20 Phoenix in. Yeah, we do have a guest tonight. I was just so excited. Good evening, 20 Phoenix. Sorry, I was excited. I didn't notice you pop in there. I was excited by the death of a blitzer.
That's fine. I was watching it on Twitch.
I'm just going to turn you down a fraction. There we go. Right. So yes, go back to explaining the Cripple Cup, please, the Waitrix.
You're also only allowed to hire players in between seasons.
Yep.
Or in between. Stunty teams can hire players.
Yeah, stunty teams have a little transfer market, don't they?
Yeah, between the cup and right.
I think so. Yeah, I think between the season and the actual breakdown of the cups, depending on where you go, where you finish in your little division, depends which competition you get placed into. Oh no, it's been wrestled. It's wrestle. It's okay. It's not a block.
So I'm guessing it's the spoon, the cup, the
saucer. Is it the saucer? Yeah.
And the bucket.
The bucket, the cripple bucket. We're gonna have a big decision now. Well, I feel that this blitzer needs to be chainsawed to death. Oh no, he's knocked him over.
Evening, Frank. Good morning, Bush Ranger.
Good morning, yes. From down under. So we've never covered one of the smaller tournaments. I mean, we've got the league, we've got the FA Cup, but we've never covered the Cripple Cup. And seeing as Telford, who is currently living in Dubai, this was the only time that we could get our game done, I decided, why the hell not? Oh, I'm not sure who to hit now. I kind of need to...
There doesn't appear to be very many players on the pitch.
No, well, funny you should say that. I haven't actually lost a goblin yet.
They're just really small and lying down.
Right, I think the sensible blitz is with the troll.
The sensible blitz is with the loony.
That's the safest, but he rolled a 1 earlier, didn't he? And that could end my turn, whereas rolling a 1...
That's why he won't roll a 1 this time.
There you go. That's how to not roll a 1 by the unfriended troll. Stand him up. Stand him up. Still think that the blitz with the troll is the right option here. Well, I'm going to listen to you, Waitrix, and I'm going to actually use the chainsaw just because it's funnier. But if he rolls a 1,
it's funnier even if it fails.
It looks like you were right. Well done.
Yeah, that's what he gets for being named Marie.
Right, what are we going to do here then?
Oh, I thought you would go for the marking the lineman and do the 1 dice.
I thought about that, and with hindsight it's probably the right decision, but with only turns this short, it's a little bit tricky.
At least you can get a 2 die on the blocker. Oh, we're not supposed to...
I've already blitzed anyway.
But I was thinking you had a goblin on blocker. On his side. But we're not supposed to advise, so it's not only in the main league.
No advising. No advising. I wouldn't listen anyway. There we go. Now there's our 1 dice. Yeah, baby!
Juan Diaz.
Although Fend makes a mess of everything.
It doesn't really matter. He's armor 7.
Get up there, little goblin. Right.
Go be a good scoring threat.
I'm not sure that's possible. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Although he's only got to punch one goblin onto the ball, and then all sorts of shenanigans is going to occur.
I agree with the Bushranger. All the Nurgle Otters should have chainsaws. Then they shouldn't have Nurgle Warriors or the Beast of Nurgle. I'd be fine with that swap.
Are you both 20 Phoenix? Are you playing in the Cripple Cup as well?
It's a side tournament I've never played. It sounds like great fun.
It's just absolute lunacy. I was playing in my first match last round. I was playing against Bane 182, who had never played in it, and he was just like sitting there. He was Skaven, I was Goblins, and he was just sitting there and says, "This is absolutely nuts. It is a completely nuts format." There's just everything that you think you know about Blood Bowl is out the window. The lack of rerolls. It's just every single action counts. Oh, by the way, this was the Bretonian receive. Just going to throw that out there. I'll tell you what, winning the brilliant coaching role is absolutely golden. Who's got fame? Oh, I've got fame as well. Yes, I do have the fame, which is always nice.
I always tend to use the reroll as soon as I get them.
Yes, tends to be the first thing.
Yeah,
but that goblin caught the ball.
Not on crucial stuff like greed rerolls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel it's against the cup.
Another wrestle. See, I don't like Bretonians in this format. It's just. We will cover a league game. This game, the Cripple Cup games, the best thing about it is they don't ever take very long. Oh, he's pushed him. I wonder why you push him and not wrestle him down in that situation. Suppose he now gets the block with the blitzer. Oh, but the blitzer's now 2 dice uphill. The blitzer's 2 dice uphill now.
Yeah.
I think he should have wrestled there. Oh, he's going for a dodge. Oh, I love this format. He's going to run out of time. Oh, he's got the push. He's gone for the push. Right, how the hell do I free this goblin here?
Easy.
That was me choosing. I failed to foul that turn. Well, I did use a chainsaw in my defence. Right, as long as the troll doesn't do something idiotic here, I think we're in a fairly decent place. Oh, that'll do. That's not idiotic. Yeah, that'll do. It's pretty good. Fairly pleased with that. If you go there.
That was nice of him to give you that chain push.
It wasn't bad, was it? Every roll counts, though. Here, I mean, things like in this format can turn around so quickly, can't they? I'm gonna have to do that. Right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna push him out with the troll.
No. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. There we go.
Evening, Keith. Congratulations on your win this week.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be talking about Keith before the end of the show for sure. Favourite of the week, Keith Carr. Oh dear.
Speaking of Slayer, Keith, how's your team?
Right, there we go. That's pretty good as well. These goblins are behaving a lot. Slayer of Davo is in the house. I watched the replay, Keith, and you broke that man's heart. I've never heard Davo so quiet in my life. Did you see that game?
Yeah, I saw it. I was watching.
I have a video to watch.
If you haven't, it's well worth a watch. We're not gonna lie. There we go. There we go. Just for you, Keith. It was already prepared. Yes, you can hear the moment that Andy's heart breaks in that game. It really is.
Yeah, it's pretty much around the second movement bus.
Out of interest, right? So let's talk about that, because that's an interesting point, and that I actually picked up out of that game. If you've got a beastman that's strength 4, agility 4, right, and you've suffered a movement bust on him, and you apoth it to a niggle, I take the niggle in that situation. I don't take the move bust. What other people?
I'd probably take the niggle as well.
What's your view on that, 20 Phoenix?
Probably niggle for me too. Strength 4 means you're probably not going to get hit that much.
Yeah.
You're going to be protecting that piece pretty well.
Yeah, and he intended to build him into the ball carrier, and he's taken the move bust, which not only I don't know. I think that's just Davo succumbing to the fact that it was a 2 dice uphill block that was it was a POW and defender stumble. So yeah, all right, but I don't know. That the beauty of it was, Keith, you got in his head, and that is as much as we love Davo, as good as he is, and he is world ranked number 4 in the NAF rankings, all that. He is a good player, but you can get in his head, and that's exactly what happened. Right, I need a 2+, 3+ to score here in the Stunty Cup, which is difficult. Oh, hello. He's knocked my troll over. That's not right.
Yeah, imagine if he killed it.
Yeah, I was going to say, no one wants to see that.
I kind of want to see that.
Oh, there's so many tempting shots here, isn't there? Can I resist? I can't resist it. I know I should roll these dice, but I'm going to punch these pieces. There we go. You see, this is what. Yeah, Trolley.
Is he dead?
No, he's badly hurt though.
Feels bad.
So he's gone. Right, there's a chainsaw that's got to be used here as well, isn't there? Oh, sucks.
Are you going to foul as well?
Well, I think it would be rude not to. God, I'm tempting fate here, aren't I? I really am pushing my luck.
Definitely, but that's what Nuffle likes.
Oh yes!
Show some balls.
Nuffle loves it when you tempt fate.
Oh, broken armour, and there's another blitzer knocked out. Oh dear, this is brilliant.
Ask him in chat how it feels to be outbashed by gobos. And having it streamed.
Go, goblins, go!
Yeah, not even caught. No, it's about the time you score.
Yeah, now I think it's time to do the easy stuff. Oh, he's fallen over!
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
That turn was still worth it.
Oh, good evening, Mystic John. Let's see how many wake up.
2 of them.
Oh, you've already seen, have you? Spoil the fun. Oh, and they're both blitzers. That sucks.
All 3 of them were blitzes, though, weren't they?
Yay!
Or
Keep
one
the
of them a
chainsaw.
blocker?
Keep the chainsaw. Let's have a look. So we've got a blocker injured, a blitzer dead, another blitzer knocked out. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, he had 2 subs, right?
Yeah. Who let Bretonians in this competition? What league is this? This is the Cripple Cup, Mystic John. This is the Cripple Cup. The Cripple Joy, as we're going to call it, I think. The joy of the cup.
Loki, the Bretonians received.
Yeah, it's the Goblin received now. So yeah, for those of you that aren't familiar with the format, it's like
Are you trying to get me replaced, Keith?
is Andy Dave ever returning to UKBBL Monday night streams? No, we've replaced him. I don't know where he'd been, but we've replaced him with the Swedish Andy, Sandy, which is also known as the Waitrix. So Sandy's here. Sandy's our guy.
I think Swandy sounds more exotic.
Swandy.
Swandy.
Swandy. Oh dear.
I think Brits should be allowed in the Cripple Cup, Loki, but they shouldn't have all their positionals.
Agreed. I think allowing a team that can have
three blockers, 3 blitzers would be fine, but 4 of each is.
we want to see more of these chumps, more of these linemen is what we want to be seeing, in my opinion. So, yeah. Oh, things could go so wrong for Goblins. You have a good half like that, and then it can all go Pete Tong in the second half. Hey ho, here we go. Does Fend work against the Fnatic? I think it does, actually, yes. We'll find out, won't we, I guess? Perfect defense, that's an outrage, shouldn't be allowed. So, see, how much Goblin experience do you guys have?
Not a lot, but the Goblin experience I have is that they're fucking hilarious to play.
Living the dream.
I usually play them kind of like you do now. I have like 1 reroll at tops. No Apo, just keeping the team value as low as possible.
Goblins were my first UKBBL team.
What happened?
I had played them in the conferences, then they released, was it Chaos Edition or Legendary Edition that brought Underworld in, and I switched to Underworld.
Underworld, great team as well. You've got a bit of Goblin love going on there, 20p.
I just like a challenge.
That's fair enough. Oh, both trolls have gone mental. That's depressing.
Isn't that always the case? I'd say your Fnatic is in a pretty shitty position there.
Kate Beckinsale's my favourite bushranger.
What? What did I miss now?
Underworld.
Oh yeah.
Right, well there you go. That wasn't a terrible turn. I started the turn of 2-1s again though, hence the trolls. Yeah, no, I know the Fnatic needs some support. That wasn't the intention with the Fnatic. It was unfortunate, a couple of things that happened. The perfect defense went in, and
Yeah.
both the trolls went stupid. It would have been done differently otherwise. Oh, hello! What the hell's he doing? I think he's missed a goblin. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! I think he's missed a goblin there.
It's a miss next game as well.
Oops! Rightio then. Stuff just got real.
The big problem Telford Irving has is that he's taking way too long on his turns. He's thinking way too hard about what he's gonna do.
Yeah, you need to be a little bit
Cripple Cup
senile.
is all about the gut feeling. You follow your instincts.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, baby! Go, little goblin!
I found in BB2 it's a reasonable strategy to hide players behind big guys because I've been caught out by a couple of times.
Yeah, it works.
Depends on which camera you use as well.
Oh, he's failed the pickup.
I prefer to use the Blood Bowl 1 camera, and then it's easier to miss players.
Yeah, if you come around.
Use the Blood Bowl 2 camera, it's easier to spot them behind big guys.
Yeah.
I'm a creature of habit.
Yeah, likewise. I don't really like having the camera like diagonally.
I don't seem scared of the 4+ really stupid. No, I guess I'm not really. Well,
It fails.
the Fnatic is pinning a player down at the moment, and I don't mind having a player pinned down.
Bevan's calling out your goblin tactics. I've got to agree with him.
Oh, there goes the chainsaw. Down he goes. It's a player that needs dodge.
Yeah, or block. Preferably both.
But, like a rock, he's still in the play.
I feel you should pick up the ball with River Vomit.
You think so?
Yep. And then you cast a player on his way to the end zone, and he levels up. Then you roll block, or roll doubles and give him block. Tip of the day.
I guess that answered the question about Fend.
Yeah, certainly did. Oh, you stupid troll. You stupid fat lump. I got the ball though. Woohoo! I can't even dodge. Yeah. Anybody want to look up the rules and see if the fend should work against the ball and chain?
I think it should.
Did find an interesting coding error last night in my league game.
Oh really?
Jordell can dive and catch your own kick if he's on the line of scrimmage.
Oh
What?
really? That's a very unusual occurrence though, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
He was only there because of perfect defence.
Cripple Cup gets a lot more horrible when people start picking up skills like tackle.
Yeah, horrible for goblins at least.
Yeah, it wasn't a touchback RTSD.
Oh, hello, why's he gone there? That's interesting. Oh, I see. He's going to dodge. Oh, damn it! Damn it! That's not allowed.
Damn cheating Bretonians.
I know, right? How dare they keep successfully making their dodges? Oh, catch it!
Oh, no.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
No, I'll have to pick it up now. It's just one tackle, so no problem.
I know, right? What could go wrong?
6 plus or 5 plus doesn't really matter.
No,
If you roll 6s.
it's very true.
Back in a second. I'm assembling a human ogre, but I need the instructions to figure out where the pieces go.
No worries. Oh, there we go. There's another one.
Nice. It's a pretty good game for SPPs for you so far.
Not bad, is it? Oh, he's gone mental. He's gone doolally. Stupid troll. Oh yes. Oh yes. Good little fanatic.
Yeah. Just put it on your. No, you should have put it on the troll.
Oh, he's failed the pickup. Oh.
That's a turnover, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a turnover.
Oh.
So I've been having a pretty dreadful run of luck of late. No, not luck. It's been a combination of me not playing terribly well and all sorts of shenanigans going on. The state of this Bretonian team is hilarious, isn't it? Oh, wrestle? Did you wrestle that? Guess we'll find out. He's wrestled him down. Okay, put the tackle zone on the ball, makes sense.
Yeah, so far my cripple cup hasn't gone.
Oh! Oh, get in! Get in, little Gobbo! What a hero!
Now your fanatic has to. You have to start your turn with the fanatic
Why?
because it's fun. Because you can kill his blitzer when he's lying down.
Well, this is true.
It's only 1 in 3 that you hit the ball.
Let's move that to there. Yeah, but this is the Cribble Cup, and what will happen then is the ball will bounce, and no. It's not a sensible thing to do, the way it tricks.
I'm not talking sensible, I'm talking cripple cup. You're not there to be sensible, you're there to have fun. Kill him!
Not this time.
The Bretonians are starting to look a little thin on players.
Indeed. Yeah, it picked him up, baby. Now we can move the fanatic. Yeah! Oh, he's gone the wrong way!
It doesn't matter. Making more tackle zones for the blocker to go through.
There you go. Well done, Gobbos!
Looks like you have a pogo that might level.
Oh, come on. It's looking good. I love goblins. I would never, ever, ever play them in a perpetual league because I would probably play exactly the same way.
Of course you do. Why would you play goblins if you're not gonna play them in a fun way?
Exactly.
It's not like they're actually competitive.
I don't know. Let's look at the stunty teams. Are they the least competitive team?
No.
Who are the least competitive team? Is it the
Ogres,
halflings?
hands down.
Ogres? Really? You think the ogres?
Yeah, I'd probably agree with the ogres.
Oh, see, I find ogres much easier to play than any. I find halflings or vampires the most difficult to play.
Halflings are fucking hilarious, and actually more competitive, I'd say, than ogres.
Agreed. Halflings are more reliable. That's their thing.
Yeah, and the star players you can get with the flings are really good as well. Like if you bring Puggy and what's the tree man's name again? Deeproot, yeah. If you can get both of them, it's you're laughing.
Zara's not bad either. To be fair, I think when the halfling star players are probably as they go, not bad at all.
And especially if you can get the star player price reduction upgrade.
Yeah, agreed. Come on.
Both for goblins and for halflings, that's like by far the best stadium enhancement you can get.
Telford, end turn. Oh, there we go.
Now you chainsaw him.
Is that the play though? Probably
Yeah.
is. Probably is.
Lineman with 5 SPP, he has to die. See, now you wasted the 6 you needed on the chainsaw roll.
Don't worry, the chainsaw roll will come.
Oh, I went to a tournament earlier this year that gave out Claw. No, it wasn't Claw. It was a bit like Bloodlust on trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it allowed both Zara and Mara.
Who's Mara?
I can't remember her actual name.
Bertha?
No, it's the new Carla. That was
Oh,
it.
Carla Von Kill. Yeah.
Halflings did exceptionally well in that tournament.
Now hit Bob in the face. Nice.
He got fenned while he was down on the floor!
Yeah. No, he didn't.
He didn't? Yeah, he did.
No.
Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. Who have I hit there? Did I hit my own
Your
player? Okay. What's not to love about these guys? Oh, we might as well go for the
Make a
extra
goal
square.
there.
Yeah! Oh, yes, baby!
Both down.
No. Oh, that's true. I should have done really, shouldn't I? Let's go for another go for it. Oh, yes, got him again!
No, foul him. Foul him with the combo.
I can foul him, can't I? You're coaching here.
No, that's not coaching. I'm not giving good advice.
Oh dear. This is brilliant. Look at the state of these Bretonians. I don't have a bomb. I don't play with the bombardier.
Who's playing these Bretonians next game?
I don't know. They're not too bad, are they? What have they got? That.
Dead and missed next game so far, right?
Yeah, and the rest are just badly hurt.
Yeah, but that means they don't have a bench.
No, that's true. They are missing 2 players. Oh, the
no.
god!
Nah, that's it. Badly hurt.
Badly hurts an 11. let's mark on the Goblins casualty box.
Yeah, that's the first.
Bretonian.
Too bad you still have 4 guys on the bench.
Let's go. There we go. Yay! Goblin! God, I love it.
Yeah, two turns for him to make a goal with. He's 7 players out.
It's the ball and chain.
So
that ball and chain.
6 players on pitch.
Well done, Goblins. Well done.
Yeah, I don't see him scoring in 2 turns with 6 players on the pitch with no rerolls.
Just got to keep the precious skilled Goblins out the way. Let's get that Pogar off the pitch. Throw a rock. Yeah. Let's get that 2-star player point Goblin off the pitch as well.
In case he picks up.
Hang on. There's one with 3.
Yeah.
There's a Goblin with 3-star player points. He's even more valuable. But he's still got 5 positionals. That's annoying.
Yeah, but he's only got 2 of the really good positionals.
Right. Do we want skill ups? Yes, we do want skill ups. Where is the Goblin throwing? There isn't any Goblin throwing. I don't need to. You just beat up the Bretonians.
Yeah, but now you can start tossing Goblins.
Well, that's true.
As soon as a troll isn't in base contact, he throws something at them.
He's ignoring. Look, he's actually goading me into the 1-turner. Ah, can't be done now. The 1-turner cannot be done. Never mind. Well, maybe it can. Maybe it can. It's not going to be easy.
Why would people, when you're blocking against a Dante team where everyone has dodge, why do people pick the defender stumble instead of the push?
Oh, it's because it's. Yeah, it's a good question. If you roll a push,
do you like to see the dodge thing pop up over the head, or are you expecting someone to forget that? Oh, I forgot I had dodged. I'm gonna press that I don't want to dodge it.
Oh no! Look, he's knocked over the troll.
Yeah, he's gonna die now.
Thanks, Sandy. It's not on. It's gonna blitz the other guy as well.
Swandy.
Oh look, he's knocked him over as well.
Yep.
So unfair. Okay. This is still doable.
Now who's picking up the ball?
I can't do it now. It can't be done now.
Of course it can.
No, you can't. You can't score now. Oh dear. Oh, I quite enjoyed this game. Normally goblins make me want to throw up. I suppose
but
you can.
They're more fun when no one else has rerolls as well.
That's true.
So they're a lot less reliable. Since that's what goblins are, unreliable. You have to try for the vanity pass, right?
Oh, I think that the foul's got to be more important, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not saying that you can foul. I'm saying that you should try for the vanity pass after you foul.
After the foul, though. Obviously, after you foul.
Fouling is always priority 1.
It shouldn't be allowed. So mean. Oh, he's been sent off.
Stupid ref.
Oh, hello, Andy. Oh, hang on. Goblins are shit. Keith, we're playing head to head at the next tabletop, and I'm going to muller you. It's rare I owe so much after one game. Calling him out live on stream. Wow. You got that petty, have you, Andy? That petty. I don't know what's Keith Carr done to you. What is 20 Phoenix getting a grats for? What have you done, 20 Phoenix, that deserves a grats from Davo?
Tournament win with Cambry at the weekend.
Nice. What was the build? Oh, talk us through that.
The tournament rules were 1.2 mil.
Okay.
You get 70k free on one player, which includes one stat up if you wish.
So, say that again. You get what? Sorry.
70k as so it's a star player, but one that you build yourself from your roster.
Okay.
So you get 70k to put skills on, or one stat on one player.
Design your own star player. Quite like that.
And the rest of your skills come out your 1.2 mil. So I took.
Hang on, wait 1 second. I'm going to adjudicate on this. Andy Davo calling Keith Carr out in the stream there. You can do this, Davo. You can come in and you can call him out, but you have to play the same races. So, Davo, if you're doing this, Keith Carr Skaven, you're Chaos. Done. Let's see what he's got to say about that. Sorry, Davo. That's the rules. It's only a true revenge match if you play the same races. If you're not behind that, then get out. Look at that. 20 armor breaks to 3 for the little goblins. That's absolutely ridiculous. Look at those star player points that I've picked up. That's ridiculous. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.
The big question is, do you roll a double?
Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Apparently I'm a twant. No, it's not. Like that would be fair. Well, you know, Davo, coming in here, mouthing off to my viewers, it's totally unacceptable. So I'm here to adjudicate. If you're too yellow to take up with the same races, well. Yeah, Keith, don't forget to defend against the Blitz. Oh dear. Right, what is going on around the UKBBL tonight? Let's have a look. Apparently Anton is out. Apparently Lorenzo's playing, is he? Okay. Oh, the Sage is playing. That's been the Sage's match is being shown over on the Sage's stream. Yeah, oh, we've got a big one from the Prem. Morbid Initiation versus Maryland Marvel. That's up. Anton's playing Robbo. Yeah. Robbo's in danger of going down. Oh, well, who would you like to watch, 20 Phoenix?
From a selfish point of view, the Robin Wood and, well, the Sage one. Is it the Sage one?
Is that your division?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go to that in a second.
That's top versus middle.
I just want to level up my player first. Purely selfishly. Yeah. Where are you? Where are the...
Roll a double and roll block. Give him block.
On the pogoer. That'd be epic, wouldn't it? He'd die next game if that happened. Strength upgrade. No. Right, so he is going to get Sure Feet. There we go, so you can die on a go for it.
What's going on in your game, Ceremal?
I might have taken Jump Up instead of Sure Feet.
I roll a lot of Sure Feet, that's why I've taken it. Right, okay, so we're going to catch the Sage game. I think the Sage game's quite a long way through, so...
Why do you have 120 above the gold?
What do you mean?
You're raising your team value with 120 on your gobos.
120?
Oh, you had 270k gold.
Yeah, that's because I used it in that game to buy the bribe.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can go down to if you buy like a stadium.
Yeah, I could, but then a troll will die, and then the first player you have to rebuy is the big guy.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you use all of it now. But if you use 100k of it now.
No. I like to have it.
You still have the 150.
I'm not playing down, am I? Look, you've just seen what I did with that TV. What are you talking about, the Waitress? I've just smashed Bretonians.
Yeah, but I'm saying you get the inducement cash anyways.
True.
Being lower team value.
That is true. It's mainly because of the trolls, if I'm honest. I like to induce Scrapper as well. That's the other thing in key games. Scrapper is great. Season stats: Tea Choir 23-7-20-21-9. Oh, that was after getting relegated, wasn't it, Loki Star last season? It's a good season. It's not bad.
Not only is this my division, but the Wood Elves are my FA Cup opponent on Wednesday.
Nice. So the Wood Elves are losing 1-0. This is the Cornight's the cup holder, isn't he? The Sage does have a wizard in reserve. Let's point that out. But Cornight does have the Fame. You're coming back up, Loki Star. That's fine. Well done. Congratulations. You'll have to find out if you're back in Haunted Hills or Coulter Hills. Altdorf or Middenheim.
I'm going back down.
I could be going down if I'm absolutely fine. Oh, hang on. I've lost track of the Keith Card Davo conversation. Keith says he doesn't mind what we do. It'll be fun regardless. Blah. Then Mondi got blitzed 3 times. Yes. Morbid versus Maryland, please. Yeah. Well, we'll catch the end of that, Keith. We'll move to that after this one. Morbid versus Maryland, not very interesting. Well, okay. Can't decide what to take to TT. It suddenly got interesting. Well, let's hang on. Davo, what race are you going to take to this next TT? Give Keith a fair chance. Lay your cards on the table. Tell the stream your roster for the next TT. And I know you're going to say we don't know the rule set yet. Let's assume it's going to be fairly similar to what we normally do. So it will be a 1150 at this time of the year with the 48 star player point package. I'm thinking ogre or goblin. Nothing makes people lose their shite than losing versus stunty teams. Keith, you get a free bar all weekend if you beat me with Stunte. I'd rate that at less than 1%. Brett's, Orcs or Zons. Davo says you can take Brett's, Orcs or Zons. Okay. Okay. You know what happened with you last time you took Orcs to a tournament though, Davo, don't you? Took you till the 4th game to score a touchdown, and that was scored by a troll. Have you ever had the fun of playing Davo across the table 20 Phoenix?
Yeah, I've played.
How have you done against him?
Nearly beat him with Pact.
Nearly beat him?
Yeah, my big guys let me down in the second half.
Okay. So what was that? Was that a tie?
I think so. No, I think he scored a slightly long shot winner late in the game.
Okay. Is that the only time you've played him?
Can't remember.
Okay. Does anybody have an idea how many rerolls there will be this season? Currently sitting 4th in Tier 4, wondering if I need 3rd for a promotion. Yeah, no, Frank. It depends. The reroll threads are going to be going up fairly soon. In fact, the next week. And then you usually find that a lot of people from the higher tiers do reroll. I'm not expecting as many as last season though. Oh look, the wizard failed. The wizard failed.
I'd imagine the Sage is not too happy with that result.
Especially next to the touchline as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I played him at the Welsh Open as well this year. Just remembered.
Oh, how did that go?
That was a draw as well. Norse versus Chaos Dwarves.
Okay. Who was taking Norse?
Andy.
Oh yeah, it was. I was going to say it was one of the OP races, so it was always going to be Davo, wasn't it? Yeah. So I can focus on getting my last 2 warriors blocked. Yes, it's a fair comment to say that if you're 4th place in Tier 4, then you've got a very high chance of going up. I mean, the guaranteed promotion position is 3rd, but so I think with experience, I think it's fair to say that 4th will be high enough to go up. Good evening, Zunk. Thank you for joining us. For those of you that have joined just now in the last few minutes, we've been enjoying the Cripple Cup match. Had the pleasure of watching my goblins absolutely obliterate a bunch of Bretonians coached by Telford as we ran out 1-0. We're now watching the conclusion of the Cornite, the Sage match at 20 Phoenix's request, purely selfishly because he plays this Premiership East. And Cornite is the current cup holder, who 20 Phoenix has the chance of knocking out in the quarterfinals. Anton, we have heard, has been defeated, so Anton is out the cup. He's been knocked out by Infinite Pink. Tector's got Landian, Cornite's playing 20 Phoenix, and Vincenze is playing for Baron. Vincenze hasn't been very well this week, hence why I haven't played my league match yet. That's tomorrow at 10:30. You never know, Bushranger. The fun guys might go up. You never know. We will have a look at the league standings next week, during next week's show. So prepare yourself, Sandy. You'll be able to, Swandy. You'll be able to prepare, have good knowledge of what's going on around the leagues, because that's what we'll be looking at next week. You can look like a superb pundit.
I always do.
That's true. Much better than Davo in the fact that you actually turn up when you know he got all rich and famous. And what I like about this is Davo comes along, throws down a challenge to my viewers, and then disappears again. So. What's he talking about, this Glasshammer versus 20 Phoenix? Oh, the challenge. The challenge that Davo's come in here, Zunk, and thrown down the challenge to Keith Carr to play him in the first round at the next tabletop tournament, because Davo feels wronged by Keith Carr for some reason. We're not really sure what, because nobody's heard about that. And I then pointed out that for it to be a fair revenge match, then they should be playing the same races. So then there was a whole load of mouthing. There seems to be more. We've had more than 10 people watching tonight.
26 right now.
Yeah. I was going to say there's more than. Challenges don't win against don't win against at Andy Davo, because that's apparently been difficult. Not this season, it hasn't. It's been about as difficult to beat Andy Davo this season as it has to beat me. So that's not quite true. I've lost more games than Andy. I'm going to shut up now.
How many games have you lost?
I've lost 5. Andy's lost 5, but Andy's played.
Yeah, I've lost 5.
It's just more enjoyable, isn't it, when Andy loses? There's the equaliser for the Elves.
It's more enjoyable for me to watch Andy lose than to lose myself. Ooh, and the Orc cheerleaders.
Wood Elves with Orc cheerleaders, that's not disturbing at all, is it?
They're always disturbing.
When are they going to release the elf cheerleaders?
I have no idea. They can release them so you can buy them for science. To get some use out of those.
Well, there's not been any announcements yet, though, have there? So.
No.
So, Sage has 4 turns to score the winner.
Got a fancy Sage here.
The Wizard's gone. Are there any nasty looking strip ball type war dancers? There is one. Does he have a sure hands piece? He does have a sure hands piece, and he's agility 4 with blodge as well. So, and sure feet. He's a good player. That's a nice looking skink. This one at the back, John.
Yeah,
John.
I honestly prefer the movement 9 Agi 5 one.
He doesn't have sure feet, sure hands, does he?
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, it does if you got a strip ball war dancer on the prow.
Yeah, but they're for different roles.
True.
That's I'm gonna go and pick up the ball in 2 tackle zones.
Yeah. That's the guy you want to kind of target on defense, I guess, if you can get hold of him. Yeah. He's only got 3 fit skinks.
Yeah.
One's a loner. That's brave, isn't it? I guess, unless he's got players missing.
I assume he has.
I can't repeat this enough. If you leave your ball carrier alone, he's going to get blitzed. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, glass hammer. I think that's going to apply to all dive and catch.
Yeah.
I bet Cornight's a little bit miffed that his good word answer is out.
At G Coleman, if Andy's UKBBL season ends in a relegation decider, can we trust you'll turn up to Davo Vision to provide moral support? Do you know what? In all honesty, right, and I'm going to put this out to Davo right now, okay, so hopefully Davo's still watching. Davo, if you do have a matchday 11 relegation decider, could I kindly come along and co-commentate with Zunk to give a balanced view? I couldn't even keep a straight face. So Davo, there's my challenge for you. If you're in a matchday 11 relegation decider, will you let me in?
Oh, extra reroll.
Didn't get one of those in the Cripple Cup. Oh dear, that's a diving catchable position ball.
And Sage has 0 rerolls.
You've got a dead war dancer ceremony. Oh dear, at least it wasn't Saint. The worst thing about playing Tapestry, though, he has this way of demolishing elves. He's very good at creaming elves with his lizards. Absolutely smashes them apart. It's not a pleasant experience. He's many years of destroying them. Say again at G Coleman, and he's chatting with Nergis at the moment. So what I was saying, Zunk, is if Andy's UKBBL season goes to a relegation decider on match day 11, will Andy allow me to come and co-commentate with you, Zunk, live on Darvo Vision? I would love to. I would love to come along and encourage him. There we go, you've got it from Zunk. Andy's pet Zunk has said, yeah, not a problem. Yeah, sorry, yeah, it makes it even worse, doesn't it, Cerebral? Tapestry's efficiency at destroying elves, and he uses every single second of that 4-minute turn. Yes, I do need Shawnee to make... Oh, there's an injury. We should ask Shawnee to make me an emote. There's the Zunk one.
I have one as well.
You have you? Everyone wants Davo to get relegated. Davo has been relegated before. It has happened before. He got relegated with Dark Elves. Zunk gets 0.5p every time that emote is used. What's that? 30 pence you just made there?
Can you put the skills on?
Sure.
Are those Saurus with guard next to the ball?
Yep. Both those Saurus have guard, yeah. In fact, to be fair, all but 2 of the Saurus have guard, and it's the 2 Sauruses that are furthest from the ball. The Crocs also has guard. This Sage character, he's a pretty good player, isn't he? Knows what he's doing. I suppose where you want to blitz from though is the other side. Get this catcher all the way around here to stop these 2 skinks from assisting, and then just leap in with this guy to this square. I suppose you've got to do some dodges, that's the only thing. He's got this tackle piece nicely positioned. Oh, there we go, there's the Treeman in though. Treeman doesn't have guard though. Where are you in the league at the moment, 20 Phoenix? Are you up the top as well?
5th, I think, but it's really tight at the top of our division. I think point behind 2nd.
You're the other Wood Elf team, aren't you? I go down easy. Is that you?
Yeah, there's 3 in our league.
Yeah. Oh, it is very tight, isn't it? That top 6. 3 points from 1st to 6th.
I play 2nd next week, I think.
Jelliel's Necro, yeah.
No, sorry, it's the Undead I'm playing.
Oh, okay. The Nocturnal Supremacy, Ben's team.
I was really happy when I saw that he didn't have any sure hands, and then realised that my strip ball dancer died last week.
Oops. If only there was a star player with strip ball. Oh, there we go. Right, so he is going for the play that I pointed out. He's cancelled out those 2. He's got a 3+2+ dodge to make here. With dodge.
I don't like this, it's a bit all in. You fail it, it's... you've handed him the win.
Is he going to get a better chance though?
if you sit in front of him, just to stop him from advancing, he's got to push.
The lowest work though. And he's got him down.
Yep.
Big scatter coming up now. That's interesting. Oh, and he's knocked him out.
Yeah. That's pretty big. Getting rid of his
Where's the
only...
ball? And the ball's gone there.
Sure hand.
Has he got any big agility pieces? Oh, he's got an agility 5 player there. That was a brave dodge as well. Back out again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, he hadn't used it.
He's going to run out of time now. He's going to run out of time. Blimey. Blimey, O'Reilly, you got a lot of stuff done there quickly.
Yep. Nothing like a little time pressure.
You should stand up that piece as well. Stand up, King John.
Poor King John.
Blimey, he's getting us all done in 1 second. What's in the maroon bag? That's my that's my daughter's school bag. That is. It's the severed head. No, it's my daughter's school bag. When's the next tabletop, Gav? March? Don't know yet. April? I'm not sure. I actually need to phone the hotel to book it. I haven't done it. Decided where you're going to pop the trophy. But this is where that agility 5 skink makes his money, isn't it? Really. 2, 2, 2. Lots of 2s here, and you're golden. Although the Sage doesn't have any rerolls. Oh, that's a diving tackle piece that he's got next to him as well, though. If that was missed, he's going to have to block him out of the way. Should be fairly doable, though. Right, so 20 Phoenix, go back to your tournament that you won this weekend.
Yeah.
So how much TV was it?
1.2 million.
1.2.
But you pay for your skills as well.
Okay, but you're allowed to spend a lot of, or is the 70 extra on one player?
This 70 extra is free.
70 extra is free to spend on. So let's talk about that special player then first. What did you do with that?
Agility 3, dodge, thrower.
Okay, makes sense. Agility 3, dodge. Okay, why dodge out of interest? Just for the mobility?
Yeah, when you play Camry, it's quite easy to get you can get yourself in range, but then someone busts into a cage, man mark you, and you're tied down.
Yeah.
So it's just to get a reroll on that, and a little bit of protection.
And of course, it makes the picking the ball up nice and easy.
Yes. And it came into it was a factor in one of the games.
Could you not just use Ithaca Benoin to do the same thing?
Yeah, but this way is a lot cheaper. That's why I had this tournament marked for Camry for a while.
Okay. So okay. What did you do with the rest of the Ross squad then?
4 Tomb Guardians.
Okay.
Mighty Blow and Tackle on the Blitz Rolls, and Leader Thrower, because it's 2 rerolls.
Okay.
Then there was
Yep,
5 naked skellies.
What, did you take guard on the Tomb Guardians, did you say, or did you take 2 guard, 2 Mighty Blow?
4 guard.
4 guard, okay, yeah, that's... Davo, when he took Kemri to a tournament, he went the 4 Mighty Blow route, and it didn't really work.
It's dicey. You're putting your hands into dice, whereas guard, you put it where you want it.
Yeah, yeah. So how much was that throw with agility plus 170, was that? Or 160? Was he less than that? 100? I can't remember how much the throw are out the boxes.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but it basically just costs the amount of a basic thrower because the skills are free.
Yeah, yeah. I was just trying to work out value for money versus Ithaca Benoin, what you're losing out there.
Have a look. $70k for a basic thrower.
So 140. That's not bad, is it? This is looking fairly peachy for. Do you know the problem Sage has got now? He's going to have to send that skink through on his own.
Yeah.
Isn't he? And then it's going to come down to whether the Wood Elves can knock him over or not. He's got the skills that you need. Oh, mind you, he's the non-block one, isn't he?
Yeah. Only dodge side step.
Yeah. Sage has 2 turns, obviously. This threat here as well, Maid Marion, is a scoring threat as well, so I like what Sage has done there. Oh, no follow-up. Why no follow-up?
He probably doesn't want to give him an easy 2 dice on the tree.
It's true, you'll have to move other pieces to... Okay. You can't really do anything about this player downfield, because if you commit resources there, then you can't blitz further upfield, and he needs to commit players upfield rather than downfield. Saint must be the best player that's ever existed. I don't know. Saint's good. But over the years we've seen similar.
What about Scrat?
Saint is better than Scrat the Rat. Scrat's infamy is his longevity.
Scrat's a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. But still, staying alive for that long must account for something.
I was going to say many of the top players are one-trick ponies. Or the Orator was a one-trick pony. You just kill a lot of people and not die. Toke, the halfling, he was a one-trick pony. Throw me through the air, I'll score.
Yeah. His survivability wasn't such a big thing. It's easy to survive when you're not on the pitch.
True. True. What was Scrat? That's the same can be said of Toke, I suppose. None of them exist now that we've got aging. Well, that's not quite true, is it, Zunk? Because Saint is a real player right now.
Are you gonna complain about aging now?
I genuinely don't know who Nagrat is. Who's Nagrat? I don't know who Nagrat is. Toke, to be fair, he's a legend in his own right, and he was around for less than 100 games. Oh, is that a sidestep? Does that have sidestep? It does have sidestep. Okay, that's quite a sensible positional play there by the Sage. Quite like that. There's the War Dancer. He's there. Okay, that's clever play. It's good positional play by the Sage here. Nagrat was Ugg's other one-turner gutter runner. Oh, yeah, but Nagrat Long Whisker, now you said it. I know who it is, but... You never know, Zunk. I might turn aging off. But don't hold your breath. If we're going to get criticised about the rule set in the UKBBL, we might as well get criticised for it all. Transfer market, ageing, stadium enhancements. What's not to like? What do you make of allowing in all those things 23? I'm going to give you the floor to criticise the allowance of all of those things.
Not overly bothered about ageing. I think the amount of players it affects is not that big. The teams it affects are teams that could do with having that happen to them to make leagues less stale at the top. I mean, you think back to BB1.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm not overly keen on the implementation of the transfer market. I played OFL for as long as it ran in Blood Bowl 1, where they had a free agent system. I preferred their version of it.
Is there any way for that to be implemented in Blood Bowl 2?
Yes, it's something I've been discussing with Itchin, because Itchin played there as well.
Okay.
And it's a system that we both prefer. Either he will or I will at some point test it out as a side league in UKBBL.
Okay. How did it work then?
You had a transfer window. You could buy players during the season, but when it was getting close to the business end, the market was shut. And then you would play a surplus for every player that was transfer listed, depending on the skills that they had. There was a table that they created which determined how much surplus you paid as a minimum, and then if there was a bidding war, you'd pay more on top of that as well. And that surplus stayed fixed to your TV until the player went. That bit we can't replicate.
Okay. We can't have the transfer market open during the season either.
That's not a necessary factor. I don't believe. That was just a little bit of backstory.
Okay.
What were the other changes? That stadium enhancements.
Stadium enhancements, yeah.
I haven't really figured much in the games I've played. I don't play matchmaking at all, so I don't run into any there. And most of the teams I play in the league haven't used it.
Okay.
But I think it's a good thing in general, because that's where the direction that Games Workshop took the tabletop game for league play.
Where's he going to put this war dancer? Have you played much tabletop in the 2016 version of the game?
Loads. I play in 2 tabletop leagues plus tournament a month.
Okay, and in those leagues, have they fully implemented 2016? Oh dear, down he goes.
The main league I play in has. We're about to go into season 2, and we're going to be using a lot of the rules that they used. It's not my league, but that's what the commissioners decided to do.
This is relatively straightforward now with that failed dodge on that war dancer. Okay. So do they use the full aging rules or the new 2016 rebuying your team rules?
The 2016 version. There's not very many re-rolling teams from our league anyway, but it'll be interesting to see how they turn up to game 1.
Well, we talked about. Sorry, I'm just going back to what Zunk said there. Don't know if anyone would buy Andy's Move Bus Go. We're talking about that earlier, actually, Zunk, and the consensus here was that he would be more appealing. Blimey, there's someone in a blizzard. Yeah, the consensus was that actually people would have been more interested in him if he'd had the niggle rather than the move bust. Oh, he's falling over going into the end zone. And now the Wood Elf's better. There was the tripwire. 1-1. How's that work for you, 20 Phoenix?
I think I'd rather Sage 1, to be honest.
Bad luck then. Denied. Indeed. Right. Let's have a quick look around the matches as they stand. The live ones from tonight. Lorenzo is losing 0-1. Maryland Marvel are losing to the Initiation 1-0. That's not changed. Anton's 1-1 with Robbo. Robbo's going to pick up another point. Woohoo! That there, Phil beat his Dark Elf team, beat Expectations 2-0 tonight. Fantastic Necro 1, Caladan Corsairs 1. There's the mighty Durante Gits in the Cripple Cup, beating Lesbon Holmes 1-0. Telford also. Telford's not had a great night because this was Telford's league match as well. Physico Mathematica, his human team, got smashed 2-0 by his Chaos team, so it's not been the best night. Oh, Charlie lost. The Hobgoblin team lost 2-1 to Mutandis Mutandorum, which is Valany's team. Oh, looks like that was a rerun of that game. Why have they played twice? Anyone? There must have been a reset. Right, thank you ever so much, folks. Oh, blimey. Was that you? I go down easy 5, free range vegan hippies 3. Do you want to tell us about that one, 20 Phoenix, before we come off air?
That game was crazy. We had that Jordell diving catch on turn 1.
Oh, yeah. Was that against Glasshammer, was it?
Yeah, scored about 2 turns later, rolled a blitz, but he just stripped it straight back out again and scored with his agility, recovered with the agility 6.
Yeah.
I scored back again, rolled another blitz. Scored off that. But yeah, we ended up with 3 blitzes, 3 quick snaps between the 2 of us when we both have movement 9 guys. I got the better of the kickoff results, which ultimately decided the game.
Often the way with the Wood Elf mirror match, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Right. Lorenzo's equalised. Thank you ever so much for joining me this evening, guys. We're back next week. FA Cup draw next week. We'll also have a look round the leagues, see what kind of status is at the end of match day 9, moving into match day 10. We'll also have the semi-final draw for the FA Cup. So thank you to all our viewers tonight. It's been good having you. Nice for Andy to drop by and get berated. Thank you for dropping in also, Zunk. We'll catch up soon. And thank you to all the viewers. That's it for tonight.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.